Hi, good morning. Good morning. Happy wake and bake. So, we are doing sirach 13. So, take your pills, get your hold on. Keep other people alive, Jews, because the boy's still sleeping and his door's open. So we gotta kind of be a little bit quiet. But it's like, have you met me? I do not know how to be quiet, but I do know how to not use the blender while people are sleeping. So we have keep other people alive juice and a Naruto thing filled with water because Naruto's a boy. Yes, because Naruto is the shiznizle. He's my absolute favorite. So let's do Rock 13. So this one says, question regarding. Hold on, I'm sorry. I forget to do this every time. Okay. Re- Question regarding associates. It says, touch, pitch, and blacken your hands. Okay, so pitch, I'm not exactly sure, but pitch was something that was in the ark, or it glued the ark together. So is it like glue your hands together and stick them in the fire for a second? I don't know, but every time it touch pitch and you blacken your hand. So does that mean like you put you touch the stuff and it blackens your hand? So is it like tar? I bet it's like tar. I don't know. But when I was looking at this earlier, it made me think of Days of the New Touch, Peel, and Stand. Oh my god. Um, Associate with scoundrels and you learn their ways. This is a Nikki thing. Yep, yes. Do not lift a weight too heavy for you. Is this physically and emotionally? I don't know. Or associate with anyone wealthier than you. Why? The rich need the lessons of the poor because they're fuckwads. Yes. What? No. How can the clay pot go with the metal cauldron? When they knock together, the pot will be smashed. Oh, cooking temperatures. They could cook together. The rich do wrong and boast of it. Every Democrat is a Democrat thing. While the poor are wronged and beg forgiveness. Yeah, yeah, this is a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. As long as the rich can use you, they will enslave you. This is what's happening right now. Yes, this is what's happening right now. But when you are down and out, they will abandon you. Yes, yes, also a Democrat thing. Yes. As long as you have anything, they will live with you, but they will drain you dry without remorse. Emotional vampires are rich people. Rich people are emotional vampires. When they need you, they will deceive you and smile at you and raise your hopes. They will speak kindly to you and say, "What do you need?" They have to know about Democrats at this point. They will embarrass you at their dinner parties and finally laugh at you afterwards when they see you. They will pass you by and shake their heads at you. These people must have never met me. Like, I am so embarrassing, it's gross. Like, I am loud. Oh, I'm so loud. And I tell the most inappropriate jokes. Oh, the worst one. The one that I always tell. And I tell it to girls. Well, after I'm like, "Hey, I'm Nikki. Can I touch your boobs?" That's how I that's how I weed out my friends. Girls that get offended by that, they go by themselves. So if they don't get embarrassed by that, then like it really loud, I'm like, "You be Burger King and I'll be McDonald's. You have it your way and I'll be loving it." The girls that laugh at that, those are my friends for the rest of the party. Yep. Oh, I am the worst. Be on guard. Do not act boldly. Do not act like those who lack sense. Yeah. If anybody I know watches this in real life, that knows me in real life and may watch this, this is me all day, every day, all the time. All the time. When the influential draw near, keep your distance. Then they will urge you all the more. Yeah. "Oh, you don't stand with Ukraine? Oh my God. Are you evil? Stand with Ukraine." It's like Ukraine is a bad guy. You do know that, right? No, they're not. The government is protecting them. Yeah, because they started a war. Do not draw too close, lest you be rebuffed. Do not keep too far away, lest you be regarded as an enemy. So, if you're really close to these people, they will reuse you constantly. That's that whole draining and dry thing. But don't keep too far away unless they regard you as an enemy and start talking shit and think they're fucking cute. Yeah. Yeah, you think you're so cute with your ugly fat ass. Do not venture to be free with them. These motherfuckers wish. Do not trust their many words, for they speak hella word magic. For they prolong talk, for by prolonged talk they will test you. They will walk you in circles to find out what you know. And through smiling they will probe you. Yeah, see, they will they will be friendly with you to find out what you know. Mercilessly they will make you a laughing stock. Have they met me? I make myself a laughing stock. I love it. I can't help it. And will not refrain from injury or chains. Yeah, see, this is the thing. This is the thing. I get punched in the face sometimes. Not really anymore. Not really anymore because I'm way too injured anyway. So now they do this. I'm going to leave you by yourself. Like, and I'm going to fall. Be on your guard and take care to never accompany lawless people. Hold on. This is a Nikki thing. This is a Nikki thing right here. Nikki thing. I'm never on my guard and I'm always hanging out with bad people. Not so much anymore because I've moved, but that was a Nikki thing. Every living thing loves its own kind. Okay, this next part, I got so much to say. I can't even help it, but I'm going to have a lot to say. Everything loves its own kind. And we all love someone like ourselves. Every living being keeps close to its own kind. And people associate with their own kind. See, I don't know if this means like the 60s type things, like the 50s, 40s, 50s, and say, like, I don't know how long this whole racism thing lasted. But it's like, this does not, this does not mean white people hang with white people and black people hang with black people. That's not what that means. I understand how the two sides act differently, whatever. One side is more emotional than the other side. But it's like, this does not mean that. Every living thing loves its own kind. Yeah, it's like, oh, white people can't mess with black people. That's not our kind, right? We can't be with that. That's not our kind. The Bible says we can't fornicate with those motherfuckers. Yeah, they're different. That's not what the fuck that means. And and for them to use that word magic. White people can't fornicate with black people. They're not our kind. Yes, the fuck they are. You're a human, and they're human. So it's like humans can't make babies with animals, but humans can make babies with humans. See that whole using this. The Bible says we can't fornicate with anybody but our kind. Yeah, that means human, you fucking retard. Okay. And then it says, is a wolf ever allied with a lamb? The sinner with the righteous? Can there be peace between a hyena and the dog? But again, these are not the same. These are not the same. Hyena is different than a dog, right? Or it could be, hyena's the sinner and the dog is righteous, or vice versa. So even though you're the same, you can still be personality wise different. These two things don't have the same personality. And if you look up here, it says, uh, we all love someone like ourselves. These hyenas and dogs, they're not. Obviously, they're not compatible. Or peace between the rich and the poor. See, again, it's a personality thing, not a color thing. Wild donkeys of the desert are lions' prey. Likewise, the poor are feeding grounds for the rich, or the poor are feeding grounds for Democrats. Humility is an abomination for the proud, and the poor are an abomination to the rich. See, this isn't a race thing, this is a class thing. Why people are so retarded, they never read this book. They've never read this book. It's not color. It's personality. Wow. Dude, a fucking nuke just went off in my head. See, I'm so glad I read this book. And I'm so glad you're reading this book with me. Because now we know that the the people in charge are using this book in the wrong way. They're teaching everybody lies. Like they're teaching everybody some straight up bullshit. And the poor are okay. And when the rich stumble, they are supported by friends. When the poor trip, they are pushed down by friends. Yes, yes. This is New York City, and this is the ghetto. When the rich speak, they have many supporters. Yeah, this is a thing. Though what they say is repugnant. Oh, I know this word. Repugnant. It wins approval. Yeah. When the poor speak, when the poor speak, people say, come, come, speak up. Though they are talking sense, they get no hearing. Yes, yes, this is my videos right now. This, yes. When the rich speak, all are silent. Their wisdom people extol to the clouds. Yeah, but they're not wise though. Well, some of them. When the poor speak, people is like, who's that? If they stumble, people knock them down. Yes, yes, because they're scared of change. Because humans don't mind being abused as long as they have food. We learned that in the beginning, in Genesis, when God saved the people and they was like, we just want to go back because, you know, it was fine. We had food and shit. Like, it was good. So let us go back. What the fuck? Where was I? I don't know where the fuck I was. Wealth is good where there is no sin. Poverty is evil by the standards of Poverty is evil by the standards of the proud. The heart changes one's face. Yes, you can tell an evil motherfucker by their face. Yep. Yeah, you can tell a person by their eyes. The sign of a good heart is a radiant face. Withdrawn and perplexed. I don't know. Withdrawn and perplexed is the toiling schemer. Scammer? I think it's schemer. I don't know. I think it's schemer. But anyway, that was sirach 13, I think. It was 13, right? No. Oh, I don't know what the fuck just happened. Okay, it was 13. Sirach 13. And give me just one. Give me just 1 second. Okay, we're on we're on Wisdom chapter 8. Yesterday, the one about Solomon was 7. I skipped one somewhere, and I have no fucking idea what number I skipped and why I never noticed it reading it on this computer. I'm telling, man, I'm telling you, I don't know what I missed, what I skipped. I have no fucking idea. But for some reason, we're on 8 because yesterday's was 7. I like doing it on the computer, but it was easier to keep track of in the actual Bible. And I'm thinking I have to rearrange this desk again for the fucking like bazillion time because this right here used to be a part of my desk, and I had a board that went out like this that I could keep my Bible on and bring it down here. But now it's not like that because cats. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to rearrange it or something. But I like it when my cats are in the videos. But I gotta do something. And it's depressing. I don't know what to do. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna rearrange it again, and Dustin's gonna be like, "What the fuck, Nikki? Why'd you rearrange it again? We have fucking a whole house to clean, and you just keep rearranging whatever room your videos in." When I first started, it was in his living room. Okay, we just call that his living room. Way down this hallway. Okay. Now, and then we were in the dining room. That's when I was trying to edit. Okay. The dining room is right there inside that hallway. You go a little bit down the hallway, and my dining room is right there. And that's when I was trying, right there, there. That's when I was trying to edit. But then we turned that into a tool room because the garage, right past this window right here, the garage, right there, is too messy to put his tools in right now. So that's in the dining room. And then we're in here in the storage room. And I'm going to have to rearrange it again. So I'll be able to put my Bible here. I don't fucking know. Just so I can keep track of where the fuck I'm at. So we're on chapter 8 now. And it says, indeed, she spans the world from end to end mightily. Who is she? Is it wisdom? Wisdom is a girl. Okay. And governs all things well. Wisdom. Okay. It is wisdom. Wisdom, the source of blessings. Yes. Her I loved and sought after from my youth. I sought to take her for my bride. She was armored, no, and was enamored of her beauty. She adds to nobility the splendor of companionship with God. Even the ruler of all loved her. For she leads into the understanding of God and chooses his works. Wow. Well, yeah. Yeah. If riches are desirable in life, what is richer than wisdom? Who produces all things? And if prudence is at work, who in the world is a better artisan than she? Or if one loves righteousness, whose works are virtues, she teaches moderation and prudence. Yeah, I need that moderation and prudence. I've never been prude though. Righteousness and fortitude. I have a lot of that. And nothing in life is more useful than these. Or again, if one yearns for wide experience, she knows the things of old and infers the things to come. This infer. Are you inferring what I'm saying? Interesting. She understands the turn of phrases and solutions of riddles. And yeah, she understands word magic. Signs and wonders she knows in advance, and the outcome of times and ages. Yeah, see, I gotta read the Songs of Solomon again. And see, maybe they're about wisdom. Maybe they're supposed to be about wisdom and not God. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's about wisdom and not God. So I determined to make her, oh, hold on, wisdom as Solomon's counselor and comfort. So I determined to take her to live with me, knowing that she would be my counselor knowing she would be my counselor while all was well, and comfort in my care and grief. Because of her, I have glory among the multitudes, and esteem from the elders, though I am but a youth. Yeah, this happened in Job because little dude was ripping into those old guys. Yes. He said, "Let me talk." He did. Yes, he did. I shall come keen in judgment, and shall be a marvel before rulers. They will wait while I am silent and listen when I speak. They did do that for Solomon. Yes, they did. And when I shall speak the more, they will put their hands up on their mouths and they'll be like, fuck. Yep. Because of her, I shall have immortality. It depends on what you mean by that. People definitely know who you are forever. They will know. And leave those after me an everlasting memory. Yes, yes. I shall govern people, and nations will be my subjects. Yeah, there's something missing. Tyrannical princes, hearing of me, will be afraid. They'll be like, fuck! Yeah. In assembly, I shall appear noble in war. No. In the assembly, I shall appear noble, and in war, courageous. Yes, that's Trump. Entering my house, I shall take my repose beside her, for association with her involves no bitterness, and living with her no grief, but rather joy and gladness. Yeah, okay, this one. Wisdom is a gift of God. Reflecting on these things and considering in my heart that immortality lies in kinship with wisdom. Great delight and love, great delight and love of her, and unfailing riches in the works of her hands. All that in so and in that and associating with her there is prudence and fair renown in sharing her discourses. I went about seeking her to take her I I went about seeking to take her for my own. Now I was a well favored child, and I came by noble nature, or rather, being noble, I attained an unblemished body. That I yeah. And knowing that I could not otherwise possess her unless God gave it. And this too was prudence, to know whose gift she is. I went to the Lord and besought him, and I said with all my heart. I hold on, what is this? Are you supposed to read this little stuff? I didn't know you were supposed to read this little stuff. I guess I don't know if you're supposed to read that shit or not. I don't read it. I don't have a footnote voice. I don't, I don't, uh, I don't know, but I don't know if you're supposed to read that or not. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you. Take your pills and have the greatest day. Where do you see my mouse? Okay. Thank you for watching. I love you and have the greatest day ever.